India is standing together in one voice, speaking in one voice as far as the kind of allegations that have come to the fore from Justin Trudeau. BJP MP Jay Panda is the latest one to react. He says that Canada has on multiple occasions failed to act against these anti-India elements and must not be preaching India. Listen.
This diplomatic standoff has been triggered by Justin Trudeau for perhaps 2% of the 2% people, those who support terrorist, separatist ideology in Canada. And now it looks like that he has embarrassed himself because he was trying to convince and lobby against India with G7 nations and the intelligence alliance partners. But it looks like that he has embarrassed himself because none of these nations are ready to derail the Indo-Pacific strategy for the 2% of the 2% living in Canada. How do you like to react to this?
For more than 4 decades, we have had this problem where Canada has been giving shelter to terrorists who have planned attacks in India that have caused immense damage, but they have also killed hundreds of Canadians, such as in the Kanishka bombing. And yet these Khalistani separatists are allowed to hold referendums, they are allowed to hold tableaus depicting violence and assassination of an Indian Prime Minister. This is not acceptable. This is not civilized. Now, regarding this particular incident, look, the Indian MEA has given a very strong rebuttal on the allegations made by the Canadian Prime Minister. And not only a rebuttal, today MEA has issued a very strong travel advisory because of the real hate crimes that are happening in Canada and because of the real threat to life of Indian citizens. And the reality is, it's not like Canada is pure as the driven snow. Canada itself has acquiesced to these kind of operations when terrorists have been taken out in other countries. Now, the point is, two can play at this game. If Canada professes to be a friendly country to India and at the same time it is allowing these activities, and what I have suggested is, it doesn't allow a referendum on Quebec independence, but perhaps there are people in India who can facilitate that.
I mean, we're seeing a tit for tat on both sides. First on the expulsion of a diplomat, then on this advisory. Canada does it first, India reacts. I think it's unfortunate that Canada chose such a public route. If at all they have any issue, these matters should be discussed privately with a friendly government like India, and matters should be discussed behind closed doors. Going public, making a statement in Parliament and so on was very unfortunate by the Prime Minister, and having gone that far, now I think they have really jeopardized the state of a very good relationship, which was not only a secure relationship, but one where people-to-people contact was very soundly established. It's most unfortunate that Canada has behaved in this manner.